You just had to do it, didn't you, Sony? You just couldn't be happy with the amazing success that you had with all of the gamers on your side. You just had to do it. You had to poke us even more to see how far we would go. Motherfucker. What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Eddie, and today we're going to be talking about something quite serious that's happening in the gaming world, and it's the fact that Sony has lied to us all right to our faces. Recently, there's been some ups and downs with PlayStation. Some people making mountains out of molehills, some people just straight making up bullshit like that Austin Evans guy saying that the new PS5 is worse than the old PS5. Just utter nonsense. But today we've got something here that is actually stupid. And Sony, you've really ducked up on this one. Sony have straight lied to us gamers about upgrade paths from PS4 to PS5. Specifically, Jim Ryan has lied to us, and we have the quote to prove it. For those of you guys that aren't aware on the whole situation, let me bring you up to speed. Yesterday, pre-orders for Horizon Forbidden West went up, and everyone was excited for about 5 minutes. They announced all the various editions. There is quite a few cool editions, like the one where you get one of the Tremor Tusks in an actual statue, and it looks really cool, and this game looks pretty exciting. But that isn't where the issue lies. The issue lies with the versions that give you the ability to play this game on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 if you haven't got one yet. Let me break it down for you. The standard edition of Horizon Forbidden West for PlayStation 4 costs $59.99 in your respective dollars or pounds. In other places it's a little bit more, I know. The standard edition on PlayStation 5 is the new price for PlayStation 5 games, $69.99. However, if you're one of the unlucky people who haven't managed to get their hands on a PlayStation 5 and only have a PlayStation 4 at the moment, but are thinking, well, maybe by the time February rolls round, I might have that console, or maybe just a little bit afterwards, but I don't want to waste any time not playing this game, you have to purchase the Digital Deluxe Edition, which costs $79.99, a whole $10 or £10 more than the PlayStation 5 version. And this is the only way for you to get the PlayStation 4 version if you only have a PlayStation 4 now, and be able to play the fully built from the ground up, which we don't know yet, built from the ground up PlayStation 5 version when you eventually get a PlayStation 5. You are forced into buying this one edition right from the get-go. There's no upgrading afterwards or paying a small fee or paying the difference to get to this edition. You have to buy it straight away when you want to play the game. And that is some monumental bullshit, Sony. We've had ups and downs in terms of things that you've said and things that you've turned back on and things that you've charged for in terms of upgrades for the PS5 version. Most recently, the Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut being $10 more for the PlayStation 5 version. But I was more on the side that, okay, it's a different version, you're getting more for it, okay, you're paying for more. But at least I had the option to only pay for that if I wanted to. And I could do that at any time. I could do that 2 months down the line if I chose to. If I really wanted to go back and play the PlayStation 5 version after playing the Iki Island expansion on PlayStation 4, I could do that whenever. But with Horizon Forbidden West, if you go and buy the standard PlayStation 4 version and then later on you get the PlayStation 5 and decide, hey, I want to play it on PlayStation 5, well, guess what? You've got to go pay now the $69.99 to get the full PlayStation 5 version, paying that whopping $130. Or, if you want, you can buy this Digital Deluxe version with the extra upgrade built in, not knowing when you're going to get a PlayStation 5, and maybe you don't get a PlayStation 5 until next Christmas, and then by then you're just not even wanting to play the game anymore. You're forced into paying now or forever hold your peace. And this has forced the entire gaming community to just ask one question. Why, Sony? Why? This is bullshit in and itself. Forcing people to buy this version is stupid, but also not offering any sort of upgrade path afterwards. What is the sense in doing that? It's just freaking dumb. A $10 upgrade thing would have been fine. I'm fine with paying a little bit extra for the PlayStation 5 version. You've deemed that to be the price. It's going to go into the gaming industry. Games have been getting bigger and better. That's fine. $10 more, not too much to ask in my personal opinion. But this doesn't give me the option to pay a little bit more. It strong arms me into paying more if maybe one day possibly I get a PlayStation 5 so I can play the better version. And that is bull. Sony. That part is the crap that's going on. However, that's not the lie that Sony told us. The lie is what they said nearly 1 year ago after the PlayStation 5 was revealed to us. I'm quoting directly from the PlayStation blog, directly from Jim Ryan himself, where he was talking about the PlayStation 5 and a couple of launch games and saying how they will be upgraded to the PlayStation 5, etc., to put people's minds at ease. And right after naming the prices of things like Miles Morales and things like that, he says, additionally, we know that the PlayStation 4 community will transition to the PlayStation 5 at different times. And we're happy to announce that PS4 versions of some of our exclusives, Marvel Spider-Man, Sackboy, A Big Adventure, and Horizon Forbidden West, will also launch on PlayStation 4. While these 3 games are designed to take advantage of the PlayStation 5 and its unique next-gen features like the ultra-high-speed SSD and DualSense controller, PS4 owners will be happy to enjoy these experiences when they launch. The PS4 digital versions of launch games include a free upgrade to the PlayStation 5 consoles, while the PS4 disc versions of these games include a free upgrade on the PS5 with an Ultra HD Blu-ray disc. Ding, ding, ding. Where is our free upgrade to the PlayStation 5 version, Jim Ryan? Specifically, you mentioned 3 games there, Horizon Forbidden West being one of them. And here we are with you charging us for it. Explain yourself. As a massive PlayStation fan, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are, they produce the best games in the industry at the moment. As a big PlayStation fan, I was already cheesed off by a couple of things. One, when they said that they believe in generational divides. When they said, hey, when we move over to a new generation, we're making games for that new generation. And then it came out that Horizon Forbidden West was coming for PlayStation 4. Then it came out that God of War, one of the most anticipated games, a game that would sell PlayStation 5s, is coming to the PlayStation 4. And we can only assume there's going to be something in it that was scrapped because it just wasn't possible on the PlayStation 4. I was pissed off enough about that, but how can you ask a business to turn away that much business on the PlayStation 4, right? And at the end of the day, I can't really do anything about it. However, you don't need to go to these extreme lengths to try and make people hate you, PlayStation. Why are you doing this? My own personal view of this whole thing is that Jim Ryan really is messing with things behind the scenes. He's getting a bit too business-like, and he's made a couple of decisions that I think are just really, really outside of the normal PlayStation look. The PlayStation that me and a lot of fans out there probably watching this video and out on Twitter and everything like that, people that bought the PlayStation 5, they weren't in love with this kind of Sony. And for the longest time, it wasn't this kind of Sony. And now that Jim Ryan's at the helm, it just seems like there's more and more of these anti-consumer calls being made. The dumbest part about it, though, is that it doesn't need to be this stupid. Literally, I know that when Ghost of Tsushima came out, it was a really complicated sort of like, if you're on PS4, if you're on PS5, do you want to get the DLC? Do you not want to get the DLC? You want the haptic? You want the haptic? That kind of stuff. It was very confusing. And maybe they thought to themselves, let's just make it simple. Standard edition for the PS5 and PS4. And then there's a deluxe which gets them both. Cool, done. See you later. Maybe they thought that and they didn't take one step back. Maybe. Possibly. But there's a ton of people there, and I'm sure one of them would have come up with the answer to go, excuse me, how about we just don't be like EA? How about we don't be anti-consumer? How about we don't screw our fans? How about that? How about that, guys? Literally, all they needed to do was to go, here's the PS4 version, here's the PS5 version. If you have the PS4 version, there'll be an option for you if you get a PS5, $10 upgrade. Done. Done! That's it! Literally, that's it. I don't understand why there needed to be more conversation. Does anyone have a problem with that? I understand some people have got a problem with the $10 upgrade thing. I personally don't. I think it's fair. If they want to make a new price, that's their thing. No problem. My opinion, not the biggest change in price. We haven't had a change in price in games in decades. We've been rising in quality vastly, getting the biggest names in acting. But however, price still stayed the same. I'm okay to pay just a little bit more to ensure that we get these great quality titles and stuff like that. Or maybe even better, you never know. But was that so bad? Was that a terrible idea? Sony, this is bullshit right here. The lie you told us is absolute. I'm going to have to bleep all of these because YouTube will ban the crap out of us. But it is straight and utter Guys, if any of you guys are pissed off as well, this really gets me because there's a lot of people I've seen on Twitter, and I want to give a big shout out to all my Sony fans out there, my Sony ponies. Come on, my boys, because all of you guys out there have been holding Sony to the fire. Every day there's always something on Twitter on the console wars, and it's always over stupid petty stuff, and you see the Xbox going, oh, I can't believe you're accepting this tiny ridiculous thing, oh, and it's over nothing, and PlayStation and the hardcore PlayStation fans try to defend it. This is one thing where it's actual nonsense, where it's actual lies, and I have to say, my Sony guys, they are holding Sony to it. They are not sitting back trying to defend it. Go, oh, it's fine because it's Sony. I love you guys for that, and that shows integrity. And that's one of the reasons why it's one of the best gaming communities ever. You guys are awesome, all right? Anyway, let me know in the comment section, guys, if you're as pissed off as I am about this, because this is really, really bad. That Sony don't need this kind of negative press. They have such good positivity. They have such great games. They are leading the industry in nearly everything. And then they do stupid stuff like this that doesn't need to happen. It's an unnecessary thing. And then it all gets us making videos like this and having conversations like this, bringing negativity around them. And we just got the announcement for the state of play that we're likely to see God of War gameplay on. But people are going to be looking at it and be like, yes, that's awesome. I wonder what stupid thing they've done in this that's going to make us all raise our hands in the air and complain about Sony this time. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me for this video, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you're new around here, subscribe, like the video, do all that good stuff to help us grow. We're around about the 1,000 subscriber mark right now, and if you do want to watch the Sony presentation, you can join us over at twitch.tv/Conbrosations, link in the description, and we can watch that all together and enjoy maybe some games and stuff. Hopefully they won't do anything stupid. All right, guys, catch you all in the next one.